Boo. Hey, there we go. Hello everyone, my name is DragonLuigi, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a long while, and as you can see, got a bit of a facelift, or a face in general. It's gonna be great. If this warning means nothing to you, well, it should, because I'm not about to catch a lawsuit for half of you people. I forgot I can't swear before the first 30 seconds. But this is your only warning now. This game contains bright flashing lights, violence, gore, phobia triggers, disturbing, questionable images, and cognito hazards. You have been warned. And with that, welcome to Voices of the Void. This is a horror game that honestly I have completely fallen in love with. A long time ago, actually. Thing is, nowadays, it's even better. Now hopefully, my a ginormous head on the left side of your screen isn't going to be blocking much. Right now, it's just going to be blocking the start stuff. Now, I have played this game before The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, that's new. I don't like that. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to click story. As you can see, I do have at least one save file. You can't see my you can't see my mouse, but just know that I hovered over it. So we're going to create a new save. Name it YouTubes. There we go. Great. Perfect. And now, let's get right into it. Good old Unreal Engine. There we go. I feel as if this game is both the most relaxing and the most ball-mangling game I have ever played, if only because of the fact that it just refuses on principle to let me have half of a breath. And it's just fantastic because of that. I'll run through kind of like the basics of the story of this game. First and foremost, you are Dr. Kell, and you are sent out here to just simply get signals from the big-ass satellite dishes over there. You see them? The big-ass radar dishes? Yeah, that's our job. Though we are definitely not alone out here. There will be random events. They always happen. Let me try that again, because I just sounded like a nut job. The random events, they're always different per person, so what you see that happens to me may not happen to you until later on, or may not even happen at all. There is a lot of random events in this game, and there's also a lot of spook factor in this game. And let me just tell you right now, I may be a man who's able to play some horror games. This game will still make me shit my pants. Almost at the place. It should be around here. This is Quebec. I am not near it at all. Oh no. My knowledge of the game is very limited beyond just the handful of events I've actually done. And I would very much thank everybody to not spoil anything for me. I think the only things I've actively spoiled for myself is to make a certain robot, but other than that, there's nothing else. Also, if I sometimes just kind of do some weird jump cuts, it's because, obviously, two reasons. One, I'm still kind of getting back to the swing of things with YouTube, because trying to work on this computer and work on this microphone of mine for not working half the damn time causes me severe mental anguish. But also, very recently, I did unfortunately have to put my family pet of 20 years down, so I'm not fully in the mood for a lot of things, but I decided, why sit and mope and, you know, kind of feel sorry for myself. Let's just try and do something a little fun. And what's fun to me? Oh, I don't know. Going into hell. Honey, I'm home. Hey, look, it's my friends. I forgot that's the light for the outside. Whoops. Oh, this game hasn't changed a bit. Hello. Hello. I'm going to name every single one of these, and I'm going to forget their names. Also, I accidentally hit 5. I typed too fast for my own good. There we go. Clickety, clackety, clickety. Clickety, clackety, you're about to get a tackety. My question is, what am I going to name all of them? There is way too many to actually name coherently, so don't expect miracles. Alright, I'm at least going to pick up these batteries because... Oh, I clicked use. I didn't click collect. God! I am such a smart man. There we go. Much better. Alright. Let's turn on all the lights. This place looks worse than I remember. Why is there actual lighting there this time? Oh no. Where's the light switch? There we go. Much better. That's still, yeah, that's still broken down a little bit. You got the radar over there. Got all the boxes. Got the map with all the different places. By the way, trying to read this map is a pain in the ass because it says right here at the bottom right, you can see the compass there. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, you can also see that compass. If you are facing the way I am currently facing, Echo should be right there. And really it is. It's also just a pain in the ass because sometimes you get turned around. By the way, expect me to go on a cleaning spree at some point. This place is always filthy. Alright. Got all this, got all that, got to turn this on. Look at that. We got Megacorp Meadow. It's fantastic. Alright, email. We got Professor Leah. Welcome to your new job, Dr. Kell. My name is Leah, your main supervisor. You've probably gone through the learning period, but I'll remind you of what your job is and what to do. In short, your job is basically scanning the sky for anomalous signals. That is your main task. Another task is to process the data of these signals and send us the data stored on analog drives. You will get a reward for each drive, and if you process the signal on further levels, you will get more points. Next task is to look after these big satellite dishes in service and calibration. You can recalibrate satellites remotely through the console panel, but if the satellite server shuts down, you have to manually fix it. The server is inside the satellites. Alright, I think that is it. The nuclear reactor is not implemented yet, so you don't need to worry about that. Gather the signals, process them, sell the results to us, look after the satellites. That's it. Good luck, Professor Leia. Why, thank you, Professor. And then Dr. Bao. Hello, Dr. Bao. I will be responsible for your daily tasks. In short, I will ask you to do a quick task that's started every day. Blah, 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 blah. And then, of course, he just tells you right down there. Basically, he's going to ask you to go to each server and ask for their hash signals, or hash numbers. I forgot this place doesn't have lights. Let's see. None of them are instantly broken. That's a fucking start. I had to say something! Alright, just gotta do math. So that's 3, that's 6, 7, 4, 4, 1, 4 again, and 5. There we go. Sometime, as you can see, that if you saw at the top right there, there's a timer. And basically, you just want to try and solve as fast as you can. Just, you know, beat your own record. So, over here you can see this. Do I? I do have it, I should, anyway. Fuck, I forgot the console command. Hold on. Okay, there's one. Hey, there we go. Alright. Keep in mind you do have to have a certain setting enabled for this, and the game does require, or does ask you to not do that at first, but I'm a fucking Batman, and I want my goddamn prizes. I'm not saying what these are. You can find that out for yourself. Alright, and then also do SV ping. We're gonna ping all the servers. They should all be fine because we just started. At least I hope so. Since we did just get here, there's literally nothing to do in terms of the actual fucking stuff outside, so we don't need to go anywhere. We are just free to explore around, and let me tell you, this place is a goddamn hellhole. It is covered top to bottom in trash. Also, there are power supply. I forgot you were there, you son of a bitch. You know what? Alright, first what I'm naming, you specifically, you're gonna be the window guy. I'ma call you Steve.
I am Steve.
This place is even worse than I remember last time. Oh, there's Gerald. Your name is Gerald now. Come on. Up you go. Shit. Come on, Dr. Kelp. Come on. I know you're stronger than this. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So this is now Gerald. We have Steve and Gerald. At least. They are now my friends. with how messy this place is, they're about to be my friends no longer. Alright, and over in here should be the room. Wow, that's a lot of drives. They might have added more drives. I don't know. Might not have. I'm just insane. That's my clock. I'm making more of a mess. I need to stop. Alright, end table. Clock. All the way around. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. And if I go into here, the bathroom. Where... Why, hello there. I don't know what to name you yet. I'm sure someone in the comments section will allow me to name you. Also, burger? There are chicken burgers around the game. I love the chicken burgers. There's one in the bathroom. Put that in there. Normal burger. Do not tell anybody of the shrimp. The shrimp will disappear. Alright, so all for what you see on screen. At the top left, that is going to be money. We have 5. Why didn't you close? Oh, it's because there's that damn cane in the way. At the top left, we have money. At the bottom left, we have F and S. F is for food. S is for sleep. Hello. How's it going? Light on. There we go. Those have been moved. I don't like that. Where are you? Alright. Over here you go. And over here you go. Ah. Don't fall over, please. I beg of thee. Hello. You. I shall name you... You are Barry. Yeah, you're going to be Barry. Barry the mannequin. You're going to be in charge of the burner down here. There's also stuff behind there, which I do want to get. I forgot. I don't have anything to break that. Shit. Wait a minute. I know of a tool that I could go get. Haha! You thought you had me bested, Barry. You are wrong. I have a... I don't know why I came in here. This is not where the hammer is. The hammer's in the fucking garage. I just bonked my fucking nose in the wall for no reason. I'm upset. Alright, it's fine though, because now we have... Okay. We got the hammer. Ow. Alright, but now with the hammer, we can equip it like this and... Yeah. Ha. What? Yeah. We got the... We got a weapon. We got a weapon. By the way, if anyone is confused on what this game is and are hearing these sounds and going, oh, I know those noises, those are the Half-Life noises. You're correct. These are Source Engine noises because the mad people behind this game decided in their infinite wisdom. Your name is now Harry because you're under the fucking stairs. But the madmen and women who decided in their infinite wisdom to do this, they decided that they were going to recreate Source Engine styled sounds, movement, mannerisms, everything in Unreal Engine. I have the highest amount of respect, and I question purely who hurt them. Not on the bed. I'm going to put it over on this bed. That'll do. Alright, and then the chicken burger. Put that on the floor, and put that chicken burger inside the door. There we go. There we go. I was about to say, close, damn you. Close. I do not wish to have moldy food. Alright, well, since there's technically nothing to do on the first day, there is always the one other thing to do, which, there's not a light switch in here. It's because there's no lights in here. There should be. There they are. Trash bags. Trash bags let you put in the garbage on the floor into them. I also completely forgot about my luggage. Oops. Well, let me just put my luggage in my room real quick. I honestly completely fucking forgot I even had this. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so eager to just clean. Just trust me, this place is nice once you clean all the fucking splotches and shit off the floor. Alright, there we go. If we use, you can see that there's stuff in here. I'm just going to store batteries. There we go. Store. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to take out those. Don't really need the toilet paper. But MREs are always good. By the way, I've learned out the hard way. These can, indeed, fucking go stale. It's never fun when these things go stale. Now we have a Keltoy plush. You're going downstairs with me. I learned my lesson. Okay, X is zoom in. Ah, there's the button. There's also just a button to flop. Hey, it landed straight up. Nice. Alright, you are my little buddy. And my little buddy goes right there. Perfect. Right on top of the computer. Right where you belong. Alright. And then I also have... Is that my hand? Oh, well, it was. There we go. It is a certificate, which just basically means, hey, look, you did a thing. Perfect. Don't worry, at some point I'll probably fix it and replace it with something else. But for now, I want to do a whole lot of things. Those things being fucking clean. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. They can only do that. Well, that's completely fine because again, better ideas are ahead, and those better ideas are literally just keeping those inside of a box. So here's a tip. Here's a tip for new players. Hello. Fuck. I've completely forgotten. Are you Gerald? No, Gerald's in there. You're not Barry, because Barry's in the basement and he's by the lockers. Steve! You're Steve. Okay, I remember now. You're Steve. You're Windows Steve. I'm going to struggle so much. Alright. But for a little tip, if you see all these like trash lumps on the floor, you can actually sell these for good cash because there's a shit ton of them. Now keep in mind, excuse me, when I say you could sell trash, this is the trash I'm meaning, not this stuff. These like wooden pieces and whatnot, it's better if you just burn them, which, you know, is extremely easy because you got this little scrap box. I would implore you not to explode in my presence. Anyway, the game also gives you an item box to start, which is very nice. Can't hold it because it's too damn heavy. There we go. But an item box like this, you could store things in there, and you could store quite a bit because everything has like a weight limit. This has a gigantic weight limit. But you can just put that down, and you can do things like pick up all these garbage bags and throw them in there. So yeah, I'm just going to hold on to these garbage bags. There we go. So you can see down there, this thing has a maximum weight of 1120, which is pretty big. Huzzah! Alright, let's go ahead and hit that button. You know what? Hold on. Is he still in here or did I take him out? I didn't. You are Barney now. I don't know what I named you originally, or if I gave you a name at all, but your name's Barney now. You're the security guard. You're gonna like it. Alright. And with that, technically, the world is our oyster. Can you not? Alright, and just like that, the world is our oyster. Unfortunately, this world has recently been updated. And by recent, I mean like 40 plus days ago. I have not touched this game in a while, so I have no clue what's out here, what's even worth my time. That's a mushroom. This is a nice river. Alright, let me get out of here before I accidentally drown myself. Because you can indeed drown in this game. Oh, okay, the game auto-saved. Everything else. So, yeah, if you want to get around, there's a couple of ways. One is to just look at the map out there. You have the signs outside the base. Let me tell you right now, these signs ain't worth shit. Like, it points at India, Hotel, Whiskey, and Juliet. Or that way, you will sooner find Juliet and Whiskey than you ever will India and Hotel. Because they're not on the road. They're not on the gravel. I pressed the wrong button. That wasn't crouch. Also, since I am doing story mode and not just free roam mode, I do technically have a week of in-game time where nothing can happen. Well, I say can. Nothing detrimental to my health can happen. Funny things, oh fuck that, everything can happen. And everything's fine out here. Why is there a gas can in here? I don't want this here. This could start a fire and cause me massive amounts of problems. Ah! The soap! I slipped on the soap! Now, I'm probably not going to, you know, sit here on video and just clean the windows. Like, I can clean the windows, I can clean the walls and the floor. You can see it's just barely disappearing. Eventually, though, there you go. Yeah, once you stop hearing this, the squidge, then you know you're done. We definitely could get something later on that'll help expedite this, but it's definitely not on the list of things that I'm going to buy off rip. Alright, speaking of things to do, I know what I'm going to do. I did type in a couple of commands. Those commands in those consoles are in that console. Steve? Steve? Hello? Steve? Okay, we're starting off strong. I didn't even leave the fucking place for like half a minute. Where did they go? Oh no! If you're wondering why I'm panicking, that did not do a whole lot of food, did it? Oh, I'm collecting them, not eating them like a fucking dumbass. There we go. But, if you're wondering why I'm freaking out like I am, if you haven't noticed, Steve and his entire posse are gone. Now, this is an event that can happen. Normally, it doesn't happen this quick. Wait, did that... So, Barry, Barney, Gerald, Steve, fucking... Even Harry. Harry's gonna be gone. Yep, Harry's not here. Okay, so immediately, all of my friends left me. How could this happen to me? It truly is a sad day. I no longer have friends that live with me. Well, it's a good thing I typed in those console commands to make me have some more friends. So, those two console commands, they do spawn things into the world. There are more console commands as far as I'm aware. However, those are the only two that I know of that aren't possibly going to kill me IRL or in the game. Now, of course, the question remains is, well, where are they? They get spawned, but I don't know where they're at. They're only found by listening for a certain audio cue that they happen to leave behind. So I think, you know what, since we have nothing else to do, I'm going to visit around each of the satellites and see if I can't find one of our friends. Alright, now we're on the best vehicle in all of gaming, the Voices of the Void ATV. This thing is very good at doing two things. One, getting you to places. Two, killing you. Trust me, we will very quickly find this out. Whee! Whoa! Hey, calm down there, Jethro. Holy shit. Please attempt to not kill me. I don't remember this place being so spick and span. I might be misremembering, though, where exactly this might have been. I'll collect that. If I use that, there we go, yep. Pour gasoline to an empty bottle, 2 pieces of paper, craft enough damage, collapse into pieces. More this night they keep. Yeah. So, there are things you can craft in this game, and most of the time you'll find a piece of paper that kind of tells you about it, which in this place it does. I did not want to collect it, I wanted to fucking read it again. God. And the trash with you. I don't want you anymore. And these places got plenty of stuff. I don't know what the hell that was. These, Transformers, my word, have plenty of, things to look at and gather from. So you're completely fine. But also, it is imperative that these things stay powered. If they are not powered, you are going to cry and most likely die. Probably both, if not even shit. Let's go into the woods. Why not? It is becoming straight daytime instead of nighttime. So, I shouldn't have any issues just kind of bumbling around, trying to figure out where things are. And I've managed to drive into a tree. I am the best ATV driver known to man. I just got hit in the head with a fucking pine cone and it made me jump on real life. By the way, I have not explored... Fuck! I have not explored at all in, like, the far edge of the woods. Mostly because I'm scared to see if there's something that actually does live out here. Like, even though I joke and I say that this is a comforting game, I don't like the woods. The woods are scary. There are things that live in these woods that are not friendly to me and not conducive to a healthy lifestyle or a long lifetime. I have no clue where I've currently ended up or how I've gotten here. Thank you, fucking rock. I don't know exactly what can happen here, but all I know is that this... Mother Nature, I don't know what I've done to suddenly piss in your cornflakes, but I'm not sorry. As you can see, this is like a demonic symbol in the back here. Granted, it's also a demonic fucking goat's head. I hate this with all my whole holy soul. William the Protector, and may the hungry feed, may the weak be defended, and my enemies shall perish. Why? Why is save error null? I'ma just say this now. Usually when that happens, that means there's an event going on. I want out. I want out of these woods. I no longer wish to be here. If I hiccup one more time, I am going to commit arson. I hate everything. I mounted a tree gently down the hill. Yay. What even is this one? Each one, by the way, has a plaque on the side here that'll tell you. This one's golf. Yeah, each satellite will have a plaque on the side towards the stairs that you go up to actually enter into it, and you'll have it. By the way, this is what I mean by this game is beautiful. It's relaxing. Just listen. Just listen to the woods. If only things in here would not want to kill me. Can you tell I'm not exactly the fastest at the basic math? And yet I play Dungeons and Dragons. I am an enigma. So we're gonna ping again. This will tell us if something's broken. Sierra is broken. Son of bitch. Well, good thing we can do this. By the way, every time we complete those things, we get 5 credits a pop. So they're just called points in this game. I'm gonna call them credits just because it makes more sense to me. So we're gonna do SV target, and we're going to do Sierra. There we go. It'll launch. It'll lock to it. Now you just simply follow the red point. The red point will actually point you to it. Like blue typically is just true north most of the time, but in this case, blue points you nowhere. You want to follow the red. That, by the way, this is a godsend for anyone who doesn't automatically remember where half of these places are. By the way, before someone... As I was going to say, before anyone says anything, yes, I semi-remember every single spot on this map of where these satellites are located. I do not play it that much. I just have a natural memory for fucking topography of certain maps. And yes, I know topography is just the height or depth of a map, but still, topography does help. It helps a lot when trying to read certain maps. Alright. Whee! Oh no! I am upside down. I'm on my wheels. Also, I hate these particular... shit. Oh, hey! I hate these particular satellites over here because the only way you can get to them is by going over the fucking mountain here. There is no road here. So just get used to the fact that you are never going to be on that road for more than maybe a day at most. And that's only if you happen to get lucky with that. SV target. Reset. There you go. Which you can see over on the right-hand side over there. You can read all the different commands that usually is required. Thankfully, don't have to do anything else besides that. The pine cone has fallen. It's also foggy as shit. I hate the fog, because the fog means I can't see. And if I can't see, then something's gonna come bite me in the asshole. Alright, gently over the hill. I don't need a... Well, here we go. It doesn't matter anymore, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm going backwards. Help. That's a tree. Okay. We are good. Barely. Have I ever mentioned that I hate going down hills with this damn thing? Because if I haven't, well, now you know. I hate going down hills on the ATV. Just, you know, stop up shop, put up the garage. Yeah, sure. Let me just fold the entire garage into a ball. Okay, we've done all that. Just going to go turn in for the day, and then wake up around midnight when the new morning comes, because that's at midnight every time is when they will, excuse me, is when they'll give you a mission, or Dr. I will give you a mission. So just gotta keep that in mind, that midnight every time is your deadline and your start of your day. So let's go to bed. Honk shoe. What the fuck was that? What was that? Hello? I heard rubber. I heard rubber bounce. That should be physically impossible. Nothing's supposed to be here. I apparently have been lied to. Something fierce. Why did I hear rubber bounce? Hello? Am I a bit lost? Can I have an explanation as to whomst has done this?
No.
Like, hello? Is there anything? Okay, I'm listening closely. I thought I was hearing something. No, I just heard a pine cone hit the ground. Like normal. Wow! My fucking kneecaps. I'm gonna just... Whoops. I have accidentally made a beat. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe that sound I was hearing might have just been this falling over. Which, oh well. You know, I'll just place some trash in here and call it a day. Thank you. By the way, I would be careful with which trash you do throw away, as some of them can be turned into useful scrap, but just for the sake of my own sanity, if nothing else. Autosave. I am going to at least do that. Okay. We are fine. We're good. We're kosher. I'm going to grab this piece of paper and I'm going to throw that inside, just in case, because I don't want people coming in. I'm also going to lock my door. By the way, I am very paranoid when it comes to this place because I don't like the idea of my main doors having anything unlocked. I think the only door that I don't mind is being unlocked is this one, but now I'm paranoid because I don't know what that noise was. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go right the fuck back to sleep. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. No. No, it's a nightmare sequence. No. No. Ah, why? Why a nightmare sequence already? Okay, at least I can go right the fuck back to sleep. But damn it. Yeah, by the way, there are things like nightmare sequences that can happen. I hate them, and you just saw exactly as to why I hate them. They are not fun. Never will be. What in the fuck was that? I'm supposed to be safe during the first week. I even said this as much. Shit! Hey, look, the moon. Okay, we're fully rested. Whoopee! We're gonna eat up all our food. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna use the toilet. There we go. Oh, there's a pill bottle there now. Interesting. Okay, there didn't used to be pills there, but I'm glad to see that there is. Also, this place is still absolutely fucking filthy. And I hate it. I hate it with all my soul. But I can't do anything about it because garbage rolls cost so fucking much. Hopefully, keyword, hopefully, the dawn of the new day has happened. I don't think it has because I can still see the sun partially. Yeah, no, shit. It's like fucking... I think that's 10 o'clock? I could be very fucking wrong. Hold on, I gotta do reverse time in my brain. No, 22 is 10. This is 9 o'clock. It's like 9:21 in the evening. If you can't tell, I'm American. I can't read clocks like that very easily. But I still try. Alright, let's at least take a look. Anything in here completely broken? Thankfully, no. Well, this is unfortunately a smidgen of a snag, because I expected to at least be asleep up until time for the newest email. I suppose I can do other things. Like, oh yeah, camera! Let me reload these. There we go, camera 1. There you go. You turn on the light for it. You can also turn on IR mode. I will tell you right now, with this beginning camera, just do a flashlight. You'll thank yourself later. Oh, there we go. Which is you can clearly see, this thing has the shittiest frames for a camera known to man. That's not the game lagging, by the way. That's just how shit this thing happens to be. Alright. Well, honestly, you know what I actually could have been doing, and I'm a bit of a fucking dim and didn't do it, which was actually attempting to find signals. There you go. Yeah, in order to do this, you go over here, you press the shift, which will send out a ping, which will let you kind of see the general direction of where a signal might be. So then you kind of look, you know, just kind of zip around, going up and down. Let's see here, over on the right side, it's still recharging, so it's going to take a minute. But there's one apparently straight down. I don't know if I already went past it. Nope, I did not. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to ping it. You're going to cry because the fucking signal failed. Then you get to do it all the fuck over again. Alright, at least with this one, it seems like this one's just straight along this path, maybe down just a little bit. Yeah, thankfully, you can get upgrades to make the signals a lot better, and hopefully not just peter out on you like mine just fucking did. I honestly could have been literally just finding signals to gain cash. Alright, that's a pretty big signal. This one ought to be good, right? Yeah. There we go. You can hear it just barely, but the yeah, there you go. You can see them turning outside. Oh, I used to be able to hear them pretty damn good, but you can't hear them at all anymore. Well, that's unfortunate. I really liked hearing the whirring of the things they went about. Alright, then once they're all lined up, you gotta go over here. Once they stop moving. They still have yet to fucking stop moving, apparently. Oh, you fucker. Alright, so I can... 13, 10, 5, 13, 11, 1, 2, 1. There we go. Trust me, I am better at this than that, I swear. It's just, I'm slow right now. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta turn these on first. There we are. Okay. Now we have to set the polarity and the frequency. Thankfully, polarity is just kind of spin this around and hope you find it. Alright, we're on the right spot. Look at that. Alright, we want to get it as close to 100 as possible. Look at that. And now we need frequency. Frequency is the one that's going to cause me the most amount of fucking headaches because this thing never wants to... It never wants to be at 100. So you're going to see me doing a lot of that back and forth. And you always want these to be as close to 100 as possible so that way it's... No, fuck. So that way it's faster. Just trust me, speed is the name of the game for a lot of these. You know what? 99.93. That's as close as I'm going to fucking get it. So all that goes on. I'm going to quickly calibrate the satellites. Cal all. There we go. This will calibrate them, which you definitely need to do this as well. That way, it's a lot faster. Fucking Yankee is broken. I hate my life. So obviously can't calibrate a server that's broken. Let's see, what is this supposed to be? I don't know, it's still a jumbled mess. I am so used to my upgrades from before, this is not fair. Alright, at the very least, I'm going to... Whoops. SV.ping. There we go. I'm going to at least ping the servers, and I'm going to see what all needs to be fixed. And then go and fix them. And once they're fixed, I'm going to be happy. So, yeah, we already knew Yankee's completely broken. So that's it. It is just Yankee. Alright, got it. We're gonna target Yankee. And we're gonna go, and we're gonna go kick its ass. That's what we're gonna do. By the way, you could use your numpad or your number keys, like, across the top of your keyboard to type in codes. And then you could just click anywhere on the keypad for it to count. That is your biggest tip that I'm going to give you this day. Please use it. The amount of people who still just type on the keyboard, like, actually looking at the numbers pains me so. I ran over a rock. It's fine. I ran to the corner of the fucking parking platform. It is not okay. Alright, and then welcome to the nighttime mission. This hurts. And trust me, you definitely want to be doing this because during the day you're going to be wanting to do everything else besides doing this job. Only problem is that doing it at nighttime means you're also going to have a higher chance of just running into something you really don't want to. I was wondering where you were at, you big fucking oaf. There we go. Also, you don't have to worry about leaving the light on. Thankfully, the game doesn't have a quote-unquote car battery you have to worry about. It's just your gas. Which, let me tell you, is such a pain in the ass to even roughly maintain. Alright, 0... 13, 10, 13, 0, 7, 13, 7. I almost broke it. Alright, and then from here, we can just do SD cal all again. Let's go back through, see if there's any ones that gotta be repositioned. I'm just gonna stop talking. Oh, no! Why? No, God, the camera, God. I'm now going to slam this bitch shut. I'm going to repair it. Thankfully, repairing it is not that bad. You just need a toolbox, which you get a full one, thankfully, for free over here. And that quadcopter marks midnight, as that's always when you get a delivery and a new email. Oh, look, it's so pretty. It's a meteor shower. Look at it. Oh, I love this event. I've only ever got it once before. I'm so glad I got it again. It's so pretty. A bunch of meteors having a meteor shower. Oh, I'm happy now. After crashing face first into it, I am super happy. All right, so now we have this, which is still not fucking done. How, I will never understand. Alright, but there's the email. Daily task. 1 signal of level 0, which is all that we can literally afford at the current moment. And then it's Sierra Victor wrote me up. I just came from... I am going to actually strangle a cat. How's that? Oh, it's finally completely fucking scanned in. Took you long enough, didn't you little bastard? As we're going up to Victor, I'm going to say a couple things. First and foremost, I do want to actually thank all my friends who are currently helping me kind of through this tough time with losing my pet. It's never easy losing a pet, and especially one who literally I grew up with from elementary school through graduation. Like, I am 25. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm a 25-year-old man. But it has been tough very, very recently, as I am wanting to absolutely cry like a baby because I miss my dog so much. So, I do want to thank... Game, don't you dare right now. I am trying to have a moment. Ah! And, hopefully soon I'll be better in a mind sense, so that way I can actually return doing the festivities with them, because I've just been kind of doing solo stuff, and now with this I can finally do this, because it took me forever to figure out how to do like a reactive PNG, a PNG tuber thing, as I kind of was tired of not having a face for the channel, and here we go. Sort of in line with it, using this model. But, yeah, hopefully here soon, like I said, it'll be all better. I'll be able to think more clearly, as it were. But enough of the sappy stuff. Let's type in this hash code. Son of a bitch. Okay, so this is for Victor. We got 21B0. Fucking God, I can't type. 04AA F9. That 9. There we go. Alright, I already have Sierra locked down. I'm pretty sure Sierra and Romeo are literally right next to each other. I could be very wrong. We're gonna see how well my memory holds up. Also, I do want to apologize to the rest of you for not recording, because obviously...
I'm going to strangle this fucking thing!
Now, as I was going to say, my word, is that I'm going to apologize to all of you on YouTube for not uploading. There's literally nothing else I can say beyond just, I don't exactly live alone. I don't have a whole lot of time where I can actually record. But now that I'm having a little extra time here and there, I'm going to hopefully be able to start recording a little more. And Voices of the Void is going to sort of be my main series going forward. Deltarune has been released, thankfully, fully, so I can eventually get that and you know, actually record Deltarune from start to finish, because I've been having a nasty habit of fucking doing it. But now that it's more or less fully released, I'll be able to do that. Also, I again ask very nicely, please do not have any spoilers about that either. I've been good about dodging Deltarune spoilers for a long time now, and I would very much prefer that it be kept that way. I'm going to scream how's I manage this again. By the way, if you also want to know what Dr. Kell looks like, there you go. This is an old visual bug that the developer just kind of left in because it was funny. Well, there you go. There's your main character. AE, my word, 01A3. 3! 4, not 4, 3! All done and over with. Don't gotta worry about that anymore. Now I can just haul our little rear ends off. We should be good to go. And by good to go, I mean not good at all. Because this place wants to kill me. Gently. Gently. There we are. Nice and easy. Alright. Let's go back up and over the hill. Ah, I forgot there's a cliff there. Ah. Oh, no, not again. Not again. Turn, 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 turn. Thank you. Okay, gently down. Don't hit the gas, don't hit the brake. If I do anything, I can and will just explode. Okay. Hitting the handbrake is safe. Good grief. I am going to do what's known as die if I even so much as sneeze the wrong direction again. Why is there another save error? No. Why are you like this game? Like, I really would love to know what the fuck is your goddamn problem. This game is looking for an active excuse to kill me. Alright, let's just drive on up in here. Stop ourselves right there. Turn that down. Alright. So now we get to see what we got to hear. There it is. So we're gonna save that signal. We're gonna... Uh-huh. Yep. Fantastic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what a red giant sounds like. It sounds like garbled mess. I'm gonna go ahead and export. Pick that bad boy up. We're gonna put that down. So we're gonna whip open one of these. Going to use it, which will open that up, put that down, drag and drop, and there we go. And then take the piece of paper, drop that, which will snap it onto the top, put the lid back on. Then we just take this on outside, put it on the thingy. We're gonna put this right here in the center of the old box. And then we're gonna crack that bad boy open. We are going to immediately cry because the radar is off. And because of it being off, we can't call the drone. So because of that, we're gonna have to do one thing. I warn everyone right now, if you have a fear of heights, look away. And you can see all of the map from here, or at least mostly all of the map. Trust me, this is a great vantage point, but it will also make you shit bricks because, like I said, it's a long way to the bottom. I thought I just saw something move. I am currently going absolutely schizo mode. Can I see? Not barely. I can see the very top of Kel's head. Trust me, this game will make you very paranoid. Every single noise, every creak of the wood, every fucking fart you make, you have no clue if it's an enemy ready to eat your asshole or it's just something trying to play a prank on you. I am like 110% convinced. I just saw something peek out from behind the bush and that was it. I'm going to haul ass. I'm just going to haul ass inside. Yeah, nope, I don't need to touch anything. Nothing. Nope, nope. I am completely good. All right, we're just going to click use. Drone is active. It'll give you a distance, which is like 8,000 units. Because if that's supposed to be meters, my god, it could cover 8 kilometers in such a short span of time that it is a little ridiculous. And to think, we completed this almost at 6 o'clock. Alright, and then once that's going on, put that in there. And just basically just do your job again. There's literally no reason as to not just kind of do this. You know, as soon as you complete the job for the day, just kind of do more of this. Well, here's a good reason as to why you shouldn't. That reason right fucking there. Alright, there's the drone picking up our goods. Which, by the way, if you look, you can see that the drone does make a dot on the radar. You can sort of see it up there. Yep, there it goes, through the trees. And just like that, it's gone. And our job for the day is done. Alright, time for a successful ping to end off the video. And would you look at that as if it was ordained by the heavens above? We now have another ping to look at, which we will look at next time. I hope to see you all then. Bye!